Hello dear friends, I hope this video finds you all well and safe. I had a bit of a hiccup this side. I was busy replying to your comments on the last video when my laptop went dark and would not come on again. Finally it came on, but I received a message that my hard drive was busted. As most of you will know, I live in a rural area and there's no such thing as jumping in a car and buying a new one. I ordered a new laptop though, and if all goes according to plan, I should have it on Thursday. But in the meantime, I'm using my daughter's laptop, but unfortunately, I shall not be able to make the promised long videos as she does not have the correct software on her laptop. But I'll plod along even if I have to use my phone until Friday. I'm only grateful that, thanks to all of you, I am able to replace my laptop, and it had been a long time coming anyway. The poor thing had made many visits to the laptop hospital this year. Anyway, let us move on from my woes and talk about what is happening with the royals. But before we get to the current news, I want to draw your attention to the birth certificate on the screen. It is Harry's birth certificate. Paula M. was right. After watching her video, I spent about 2 hours searching online for Harry's birth certificate and could find every royal I could think of's certificate. The Queen, William, Catherine, their children, even Prince Philip's and Beatrice and Eugenie's, but not Harry's. However, a friend or subscriber of Paula's had a screenshot of one, which she sent to Paula, and Paula shared with me. Now, my dear friends, those of you living in the United States in particular, I would be grateful if you could email your local state departments and report the fraudulent proof of birth certificate Harry and Meghan provided to TMZ. As you can clearly see now, Harry's birth names are Henry Charles Albert David and not Duke of Sussex. Those of you who cannot do a screenshot of this video can email me at bookwormonthecase@gmail.com or go to my website under diary or blog, as I'll have both birth certificates posted there by tomorrow afternoon. This may seem petty to you, but it is a matter of principle for me. If you or I were to provide false information on a legal document in the United States, we would be charged and can receive up to a 2-year jail sentence or a massive fine. I, as I'm sure all of you, am becoming increasingly fed up with one set of rules for the rich and another for the rest of us. And talking about being sick and tired, I am truly sick and tired of has no balls getting his way and being coddled by the royal family. First, there was the issue with the uniforms at Prince Philip's funeral. Because Henry was going to feel left out not wearing a uniform, boo-hoo, nobody did. Yes, I know, Andrew had an issue as well, and the same goes for him. He retired from his royal duties and should just shush. Anyway, and here we are approaching the unveiling of Diana's statue, and again, everything has to change and be changed to suit poor Henry's wants and needs. Everything had to be scaled down to only William Henry, Diana's closest family members, the sculptor, the gardener, and a few hand-picked journalists. And why? Because poor Henry would burst into tears and throw a tantrum otherwise. And on top of that, Catherine can't attend because Meghan can't attend. What utter rubbish! Catherine and William have been married 10 years and have been together for almost 20. Catherine still lives in Britain and is still serving the royal family and the nation. And Catherine is the mother of George, third in line to the throne. Why would anyone, the royal family included, be so stupid as to even try to place her in the same category as Meghan? Some of you may find what I have to say next a bit out of line, but I feel that this continued coddling of Harry and Meghan, and Harry in particular, is grossly unfair towards William and Catherine, and I want to make a prediction here today. If this continues, I can see William losing his patience in the future, packing up his family and moving out. I read somewhere that William and Catherine are considering moving their children out of London and are looking for a home in Berkshire. The Daily Mail recently reported that although the children are currently enrolled at Thomas Battersea Prep School and Wilcox Nursery, that William and Catherine are thinking of relocating for their future education. Berkshire is where Catherine was raised and her parents still live. Although it is strongly emphasized that should they make the move, Kensington Palace will remain their work base and their offices will remain in London. So please do not misunderstand me. Such a move will not signal the Cambridges resigning their posts at all. As a matter of fact, I was told by someone that one of the reasons why they are considering this move is because there is talk of them having to spend more time in Scotland in order to strengthen the relationship between England and Scotland, and therefore it would be better to have the children based closer to Catherine's parents. But my dears, I'm thinking of the psychology behind it all. Currently, the Cambridges have their home in Kensington Palace, a property which effectively does not belong to them. Now, your own home is different from, say, a rental property. Owning your own home gives you a feeling of power and independence, like nothing else could. And William, as we've seen on a number of occasions now, is no pushover and has a temper. I can imagine him losing it with the Harry and Meghan drama at some point. I imagine that not only is he incredibly angry at them, but also very hurt by their actions. Place yourself in his shoes for a moment. You, your wife, and your children are threatened on a daily basis, and not just threatened or vilified on social media, but your office receives hundreds of letters on a daily basis threatening the lives of your wife and children, and all because some Z-list actress had discovered her black side since she married into your family. And not because you are not doing your job, not because you are unfair or doing anything wrong, but because a habitual liar accused your wife of making her cry at a dress fitting and falsely accused your family of being racist. Okay, get the picture? So now that you can imagine what that feels like, imagine how angry you will be when time and time again your work, your planning, and your efforts are disrupted to make way for your tormentors, your brother, and his wife. their whims, their fancies, and their tantrums? I know I'm nothing close to being a king or a queen of a country, but guys, I would tell my office and my family to stick it where the sun don't shine, take my children, and leave. Okay, my friends, I'm keeping this short. I'll complete the narration for the analysis videos while I'm waiting for my new laptop and start posting those videos one after the other as soon as the new electronics are set up. I'll also still run the competition on Wednesday. It might just be a little later in the day as I will have to allow my daughter to finish her work first. So until we meet again on the next video, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.